Hello everyone. Our today's topic is about the tourism. At first we see the meaning of tourism, then we will talk about definition of tourism, and then we see the concept of tourism, and at last we see the nature of tourism. But before we go ahead, if you like the video, please hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel. So now let's start the video. So let's see the basic introduction of tourism. Tourism geography is that branch of human geography that deals with the study of travel and its impact on places. It means that tourism geography is a branch of human geography which deals with the study of travel and its impact on places, on the environment, and on the globe. So, geography is fundamental to the study of tourism because tourism is geographical in nature. What does it mean? It means that suppose if you are traveling from place A, suppose this is place A and you are traveling from place A to place B. This is place B. So this place A have their own location and this place B have the same but a different location on the map, on the globe. So every place, every particular place on the map have their own location. So that's why tourism is geographical in nature, right? So tourism geography is the study of travel and tourism as an industry and as a social and cultural activity. It means that if you are traveling from place A to place B, so you are exchange your culture from your own to the another people, right? And you are learning the new culture of their own, and this is a social and cultural interaction, right? So that's why tourism geography is the study of tourism and travel as an industry and as a social and cultural activity, right? Let's see the meaning of tourism. The word tourism originates from the word tour. The word tour, which is derived from the Latin word turnus, which means the movement of a wheel, right? Remember this word turnus, it's a Latin word and its meaning is the movement of a wheel. Remember it? In the mid 17th century, for the first time, the word tourism used, which is used for the movement from one place to another, right? So in the 17th century the word tourism was used first for the movement from one place to another, right? For describing that if you are traveling from one place to another, this is called the tourism. The definition of tourism. The Austrian economist Hermann van Schuller 1910, right? Hermann van Schuller 1910. He defined tourism as the sum of total of operation, mainly of economic activity, which is directly related to the entry, stay and movement of foreigner inside or outside a certain city or a region in tourism. So he defined tourism as the sum of total of operation, mainly of economic nature, right? Which is directly related to the entry, if you are enter in one place and stay there, and movement, if you are moved from one place to another and see the new places and visit the new places. So you are a foreigner for that particular place, right? So this is called the tourism. Now, as for the United Nations World Tourism Organization, the tourism comprises the activity of person traveling to and staying in place outside their usual environment for not more than 1 year. Remember this, not more than 1 year, right? For leisure, business, and other purposes. if you extend this time lapse, so you will not consider as a tourist, right? So the tourism must be not more than the 1 year, and the purpose of tourism is the leisure, business and other purposes as for the United Nations World Tourism Organization. Clear? So, tourism refers to the activity of people traveling to and staying in places outside their usual environment for leisure, business, or other purposes. It means that suppose if you are traveling or planning to travel in a particular place, so you must have to uh, leave your home and go outside from your own home. That place would be unusual for you and not usual environment as you live for, where for the environment that you are traveling to is unusual for you, right? And the purpose of travel or the tourism is anything like the leisure, the business or the fun activity, or in your vacation. So any kind of purposes it would be, right? It involves a range of services and facilities such as transportation, accommodation and things to do at the destination. So the different mode of accommodation you are planning to, and the type of accommodation where you would live in your traveling. So the tourism is important for economic and cultural exchange as it led people to explore new cultures, right? You are exchanging your own culture to the other people, and you are exploring the new cultures for new cultures and the new places where you visit. So tourism is important for both the economic activity and the economic purposes for the development of any nation and for the cultural exchange, right? So the concept of tourism. Now let's talk about it. The tourism is a social cultural phenomenon, refers to the mobility of people, right? The people are traveling from one place to the another place. S. Wahab 1975. He explained the concept of tourism as mentioned here. Wahab has explained the structure of tourism based on three factors. The first one is man, then second one is space and the time. Man, who is the creator of the word tourism, and who is planning to the travel and the tourism, managing the tourism. So man is the person who is the creator of the word tourism. Now space, which is created from the activity of mankind, right? If you are traveling from one place to another, if you are traveling from this place to this place, so this space is created by your own, right? The time, which is temporal, which denotes the time on the duration during the journey, right? You are traveling from one place to another in a particular time, right? So time would be there. All these factors are essential factors of tourism as by Wahab. Now the second one is Hunziker and Kraft 1942. The sum of phenomena and relationship arising from the travel and stay of non-residents insofar as they do not lead to permanent residence and are not connected with any earning activity. So if you are traveling to a particular place, you would not engage in a earning activity, right? You are not engaged in a purpose, or you would not you would not become the permanent residence of that particular place, right? So this would not considered as the tourism. If you are traveling to a place less than the 1 year, so this would be considered as the tourism for the purpose of leisure and fun and anything you would create it. Now the third one is Alistair Matheson and Geoffrey Wall 1982. The temporary movement of people to destination outside the permanent settlement of work and residence. Their view are related. So all these three views are related to these three basic factors. the dynamic factor, the static factor, and the consequential factor. Dynamic factor, that man is traveling from one place to another, so this movement is dynamic, right? And static in terms of the space is a particular place where this is situated on the map, so this is static in nature, right? Physical appearance and physical location of that particular place is static. The consequential factor is in terms of the time, that the consequence of your activity of your tourism from one place to another, there must be a consequence of your own activity on the environment and in your own life. So the consequential factor is very important to the travel. Now let's talk about the nature of tourism. All travel is not tourism, rather travel is one of the important component of tourism. It means that if you are traveling to a particular places or any kind of place, you are supposed to travel. So this would not as a tourism, this would not considered as a tourism, but a tourism must have the basic component of travel. If you are suppose if you are planning to travel in a particular place, so you have to travel from your own home to the particular place. So this is the difference, that all the travel is not tourism, but the tourism needs the basic elements of travel. The geography is fundamental to the study of tourism because its nature is geographical, right? Tourism is beneficial for not only tourists but also for the country. That tourism opportunities are tourism opportunities are more. It means that tourism is not only for the tourist, but it is beneficial for the country, for the growth of the economy, for the GDP growth of the particular nation. So tourism industry is very important for the growth of the country. It is acknowledged by the World Tourism Organization that tourism is the fastest growing economy, right? Fastest growing economic sector, bringing foreign exchange earning to the countries and creating jobs. It is clear to you that tourism is a fastest growing economy. Why so? Because it brings the foreign exchange to the nation, and it is very beneficial for the creating of jobs and for the development of the particular nation. The tourism system is both dynamic and complex, right? Dynamic in nature and complex because there are so many scope in this industry. In tourism geography, we study the factor of physical as well as cultural environment with their forces, activity, and effects. If you are traveling to a particular place, the physical condition and the cultural environment you are interacting with, so these all the essential factor of tourism. Tourism geography bridges the gap between the distance and the nature of tourism geography increase the human's knowledge. It increase the human's knowledge, right? And it bridges the gap between the distance and the nature, therefore presently tourism geography is the combination of both the physical science as well as the social science, because it's a social activity as well. You are interacting with the people, so this is a kind of social activity. And if you are exchanging your culture from the another, so this is also the cultural activity. And if you are traveling to a particular place, so the physical condition of that particular place would be affected by your activity, by your movement, and by your tourism and travel activity, right? So tourism geography is the oldest branch of human geography in which we study the global diversity through geography. Tourism geography is the oldest branch of human geography, right? In which we study the global diversity through geography. We explore the new culture and the new tradition, new language and anything, the new places we explore. So the global diversity is explored by the tourism activity. So in this video we have covered all the topics, the concept and the nature and meaning and definitions of the tourism. In our next video we'll discuss the factor affecting the tourism activity, right? So till then, be happy and be positive.